Okay, here it is. It's a 2018 CanAm Outlander Max L 570, and I've just started on the service for it. I gotta get the rear seat off and the main seat off, pull the air filter out, and of course clean her up, let it dry, and oil it. I've got my oil change kit with a few extra seals in it, or crush washers, if you will. Little trick: grab a kettle and put an extension of some old fuel line. Actually, that's a new fuel line. And then you can let your oil enjoy a warm water bath, and it will flow a whole lot better, especially right now. It's kind of chilly out. Still chilly in the garage. So we're going to put half a liter in the rear diff, and it's the same gear oil, 75-140, that goes in the transfer case, or the gear case, if you will. And the front gearbox, people are always asking, what does the front gearbox take? It takes a half a liter of 75-90 synthetic. Now there is a rating on this that you need to have. Oh gosh, I think it's like GL5 or something like that. Yeah, it is. API GL5 is the rating that you're looking for. You can use other brands. Honestly, the XPS stuff is $10 a bottle more than Pennzoil, which I don't know. I get a receipt that says I bought it from the right place. So during this service, I'm also going to be replacing the shifter bracket. This is the part that gets leveraged on down in here. It's a pretty common failure on these machines. They end up, this is a buddy of mine. He gave this to me. It's the same one. They end up cracking. They're made of plastic, pretty cheap plastic, as opposed to aluminum. So I'm gonna do that while I'm here. If there's anything you ever need to know, it literally is in your owner's manual, like how much the front diff takes, how much the rear diff takes, how much the gearbox takes, and how much oil your engine takes, even your temperature range. There's synthetic blend, there's full synthetic. I think the full synthetic is full synthetic is 0.40. There's various viscosities that you can run. What else do I need to do? Obviously I need to top up the fuel. It needs to be greased as well. I've got a whole series, I think a 6-part series on servicing these. Yeah, it's totally doable. So I just started on the back end. I'm gonna let the back end drain while pardon my knees. I'm gonna let the back end drain while I open up the front end, and then I'll fill the back and fill the front, and they'll start tearing plastics off of the right hand side of the machine. So your fill plug is right here on your rear diff, and I'm going to pull the camera out so you can kind of see where that is. So it's kind of like midway point, and it's at the back, obviously. And then if you follow your diff sort of line down, or follow this bracket, this is a 570, right? So it's got this kind of bracket for the tow hook or towing mount. And the drain hole is right down here by the frame. It's quite small. I'll show it to you. This is it here. So this is your drain. It's, like I say, it's quite small. That's your drain, and that's your fill. And the drain is tapered to create a seal, and the fill has a crush washer on it. The drain takes what have I got here? Let's see if I can focus on that. It's not focusing, is it? Okay, it's not going to focus. I'll read it. It takes gosh, what is this? It takes a 5 mil. And this one takes a 6 mil. Still not focusing. 6 mil. So your fill is a 6 mil, and your drain is a 5 mil. Okay? Like I say, it's not hard. I'm not going to say anyone can do it, but if I can do it, I'm pretty sure you can do it. And if you take your time, work your way through it, piece by piece, you should be okay. And what's the worst that's going to happen? You get a little nervous, you screw up, you pack it up, put it on the trailer, take it to the dealer. So to do this service, engine oil, gearbox, rear diff, front diff, and clean up the air filter, I think it's about somewhere between $350 and $450 last time I checked at various dealerships, Canadian dollars. So I think it's closer to 4. probably over 4 at this point. I know one is definitely over 4. The other one, I think I got a deal at one time for like 350-ish. So the other thing to remember is your load up and travel time. For me to load this up on the trailer, hook up the trailer, and drive to the dealership and drop it off, it's a half an hour away. So drive time is 1 hour of time, plus loading and unloading time. So maybe what's that, 10 minutes? Another 10 minutes. So I'm looking at an hour and 20. Sorry, an hour and 10. So 1 hour 10. So 2 hours and 20 minutes. You can do all of this yourself in 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, but save gas too. And once you know how to do it, you can do it again next time. So give it a go. If you have any questions, post it in the comments below. Let's see what I can do to answer.